What's going on? We back with the boxing link more. Y'all know what it is. And apparently, the lady that Adrien Broner allegedly groped at Lennox Mall in Atlanta, Georgia, is suing Adrien Broner, putting more pressure on him before his Jesse Vargas fight April 21st. We know back in January, his original opponent, Omar Figueroa, and him both caught cases around the same time. Figueroa got caught for DUI and was 180 pounds when he got, locked up himself. And we knew at that point he probably wasn't going to make the weight. He was going to pull out with a bonus injury. That's what happened. And Broner had an incident at the mall where he allegedly swiped his hand around a lady's private area. And I'm going to link the boxing scene article to the description as well. And TMZ has an article on it as well, but I'll put the boxing scene in there. And it says that, she says she's dealing with some emotional distress and all the other bullshit that come with a bullshit lawsuit. So as far as them pressing charges, I don't know what happened. What happened as far as that. But shit like this tend not to go away. And Broner, vowed to clean his act up before this training camp with Kevin Cunningham, and right before he entered full training camp, he went to Atlanta and got in some more trouble. Can't nobody control this guy. It's another lady that was following him during the Mikey Garcia fight and trying to get her lawsuit money from him for him linking a sex tape of them without her authorization. And she sued Broner, and they couldn't get the money out of Broner because Broner's money comes from like a personal check. It's not on the books. Boxers, entertainers, usually they check is, when they go on the road and do shows, and they have to take their own taxes out themselves. So, they can't really make Broner pay. Because Broner is getting basically like personal checks, They not, tax checks or payroll checks, so they can't take it out of his account because it's going from, him to his from somebody account, to him as in a personal check. So he just get all the money and probably keep the cash on him, and that's why you see him with so much cash. So he's getting, I don't know if he ended up paying that lady off her money for leaking the sex tape, and he's dealing with this now. And then he said he ain't going back to Nevada, F that state, in this rap. He caught a assault charge out there. He knocked the guy out on the Las Vegas Strip. Before that, he got shot at in Cincinnati, Ohio. And it ain't going like it's supposed to go. He's supposed to be growing as a person, maturing, learning from his mistakes, and he just keep getting into deeper and deeper and shit. And that's why I was saying that I didn't want Tank Davis and Robert Jr. around him. He's a walking incident, man. And he's still living like he a street nigga. And you can't live like that when you got money. You can't still hang at the same spots. You got to grow and get out your environment and go do other positive things. But the bad thing for him is when he get out his environment and go to a different environment, he still do dumb shit. And now you got another young lady putting a lawsuit on you that could have been totally avoided. For him to grope her, was he drunk? That's what I want to know. Was he drunk under the influence of what it was? I didn't hear them formally charge him. She formally suing his ass, though. And I wonder what type of money she's going to get, And obviously he knows he's a target. And she claims she didn't know who AB was. AB said it was Adrien Broner said it was a big misunderstanding. But I guess she found out who he was, and she going to get some money from him. And this dude just love handing money away out to people. If he's flaunting all that money, somebody gonna eventually give it to her. Get it to her. Like, this dude got money. You can come up for this situation. But he claimed he didn't do it. So, do they have any witnesses? Is it cameras to see him do it? And it's gonna be interesting to see how it play out. Because Broner can't keep running between states because eventually, somebody gonna catch up to him. Nevada, Georgia, Ohio, Kentucky. He got arrested in. I mean, damn. Can't nobody sit this guy down and control him and talk to him and say you giving away a good opportunity. Your father can't sit down and talk to your twin brother, your mama, your best friends. If they really cared about him, they get this dude an intervention, man. Seriously. He talking about killing kids, fuck the kids and killing himself all the time. I mean, this is a perfect example of somebody that needs help. And the story of Adrien Broner ain't gonna end good. A lot of lawsuits, a lot of bullshit, a lot of charges, a lot of cases, but he's supposed to be focused on boxing. That's why I don't believe that focused bullshit with Broner. I don't believe that shit because guess what? Muhammad Ali dealt with shit outside the ring. Floyd dealt with, all those different charges outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? You deal with that shit. You an athlete, you able to tune that out, train and perform under immense pressure. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit that he ain't focused, you could say that bullshit for somebody else that believe it. He was never unfocused. He was just never as talented as people believe him to be. He duped me as well. It ain't nothing wrong. We all get duped. We thought he was better than what he was. He came up off the fence, got his money, iced out. You know, Al helping him probably invest the money, but as quick as it's coming in, the quick as he invested, as quick as it's going to somebody's pocket because he keep getting sued. He keep having to go to lawyers. He keep getting shot at. He keep getting bonded out. You know, it's just, you know, it's not going to end pretty for this guy. And nobody can help him. Floyd can't help him. His daddy can't help him. His mama can't help him. His kids can't help him. His baby mamas can't help him. His fiance can't help him. Mike Stafford, Kevin Cunningham, Devin Alexander, Von Alexander, who did a bid. You know, none of them can help this guy. He knows it all. He's a star. I remember, you know, him and Floyd went to the BET Awards. He was hanging right around Floyd. He wants to be a star more than he wants to be good at boxing. And when you got that combination, man, it is what it is. He really abusing his star power, you know. And do I believe he groped that woman? I don't know, you know. But when you got a track record and doing the dumb shit you done in the past like him, they tend to believe her over anything, physical evidence, video. She gonna get paid if they can catch and get that money from Adrien Broner. But let me know what y'all think. We gone.